So here, first of all, what is array? Array is a collection of elements of same data type. Same data type. Elements in an array can be accessed with the help of index. The help of index. Indexes starts from 0 to n minus 0 to n minus. So how to declare the array? Declaration of an array. So how do you declare the array? Data type, array name, and size. Data type, array name, and size. Example, into a of 10. We can store 10 elements into an array A. Okay, so this is what is array and how to declare the array. So now, basically, arrays are classified into two types. First one, classification of arrays are single dimension, and multi-dimension. Multi-dimension. So now the question, how to declare a single dimensional array? Declaration of single dimension array. So generally, if you say int a of 10, this we can call as a single dimensional array. So means a single dimensional array, contains one row and multiple columns. One row and multiple columns. In the case of the double dimensional array, see an example I will show you. The case of double dimensional array or multi-dimensional array. So declaration of multi-dimensional array. So how do you declare is, example, int a of 2, 2. So in this case, here it contains 2 rows and 2 columns. 2 rows and 2 columns. If you say, for example, int b of 5, 5, 4. So it means that it contains 5 rows and 4 columns. So this is example for the 2-dimensional array. Likewise, we can able to take any number of dimensions. Okay, the single dimension and double dimensional arrays. So now, next we will see some programs that about we already performed some programs on the basic concept of the arrays, which are the single dimensional. Now we will see some programs on the multi-dimensional array or double dimensional array. So if you want to represent the multi-dimensional array, how do you represent? See an example here. Let us suppose the array, this is one array. So now I can say this. Here, example 1, 0, 0, 1. So when you see this one, what we can understand? This is a matrix. This is a matrix. So this matrix contains two rows and two columns. Two rows and two columns. So this contains two rows and two columns. Generally, the rows number start. We already told that the index number starts from 0 for arrays. So now we can say this is the 0th row. What is the row we are seeing? The first one is the 0th row. The second one is the 1 row. The same way, 0th column and first column. 0th column and first column. So you will take one more example here. In this case, I will write like this. For example, I have an array of 5, 4, 3, 6. So now I can say this one. I can say so this is the 0th row. This is the first row. This is the 0th column. And this is the first column. So if you want to know what is the exact position of this element, so how can you specify? First, you have to see the row number. So what is the row number? As we said that this is the 0 row and this is the first row. The same way here, 0 column and it is the first column. Now we can say that what is the here? The first row and 0 column. First row and 0 column. So this way you can able to represent the matrix elements. If the matrix is 3 by 3 matrix, we can represent different way, 3 rows and 3 columns. Likewise, we can able to do multiple type of rows and multiple number of matrices. So here arrays can be represented in 2 ways, single dimension and multi-dimensional. The single dimension will have only 1 row. The multi-dimension will have multiple rows and multiple columns. So now we'll write a program to how to accept elements into a matrix. How to accept the elements into a matrix of 2 by 2. Of 2 by 2. Let's see. So this is a program I will be opening. First, what is the program name? Program to accept elements into 2-dimensional array. 2-dimensional array. So 2-dimensional array means it contains the rows and columns. So first I have to say #include stdio.h. Next I have to take the main. So now I have to write the code. So first what you have to do, you have to declare the array. So I will say int a of, I have to switch the number of rows, 2 rows, the same way number of columns, 2 columns. So now I can say this one. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. So the 2 by 2 matrix means it contains 2 rows and 2 columns. 2 rows and 2 columns. So now if you want to accept the values into the array, you have to know the positions. So what are the different positions here? Row position and column position. So for the row position, I will take one variable I. For the column position, I will take another variable j. So here, the variable I is representation for the rows and variable j is for the representation of columns. So now let's see, I will say printf enter elements into matrix A. Matrix A. So now, if you want to accept the number of elements, so now you have to use the first one, the row numbers, I equal to, as we said, the index number starts from 0, I equal to 0. How many rows are there? 2 rows. So 1 row is already 0. Now I can say less than 2. So what it means? The row number start from 0, less than 2 means 0th row and first row. Okay. The same way, now I have to specify the column numbers. I equal to 0, sorry, j equal to 0. and j less than 2, j plus plus. Now you say scanf percentage d, comma ampersand. What's the array name? A. So you have to specify the numbers here, I, j. So this is a simple way how we can accept the elements to the matrix. So see here, when you try to execute the statement, first I value is 0. So 0 means the 0 row. 0 means the 0 row. And j value is 0, means 0 columns. Means 0 row, 0 column. Means the first element of the matrix. So I will take the value to the first element of the matrix. See, I will copy this one. I will explain in the whiteboard. You can understand more clearly. So as we said, what is the code there we are heading for I equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus. For j equal to 0, j less than 2, j plus plus. So what I'm doing is scanf percentage d, comma ampersand a of ij. So this is the program. So write down the logic here one by one. So here, what is the first value? See, we have different variables, I variable, j variable, I, j, a of I, j. Okay. Now, what is I value initially? 0. J value is 0. A of ij, and means A of 0, 0. So A of 0, 0 means the first element in the matrix. So for example, I give the value is 2. I will give the value is 2. Next, see, again the I value is 0 itself. The j value become 1. So why? If you start the loop, first loop, and enter the second loop, up whenever you complete the second loop only, you have to go to the first loop. That's why what is the inner loop? 0 and 1. So 0 is completed, j value equal to 0, j value equal to 1. Now replace here, a of I value is 0 and j value is 1. So here the 0, 1 means 0 row, 0 row, and the second column means the second element of the matrix. I will say, for example, 4. So here the 0, 1 is already over. What we said? J less than 2. So less than 2 means 1, up to 1 only. Next, what will you increase? Now the I value get be increases. What is the I value now? 1. And again the j value will become as 0. So now say the 0 here. Now a of 1, 0. A of 1, 0. I will say, for example, 5. Next, I value equal to same and j value is incremented to 0 to 1. Now I will say a of 1, 1. I will say, for example, 7. So this is a logic when you insert the records. Now what is the array type is? The array will be look like this one. So here the first element is 2 and the second element is 4 and the third element is 5 and fourth element is 7. So this is the representation of array. So see, when this one, you can compare this one. This is the 0 row. This is the first row. This is the 0 column. And this is the first column. Okay. I can say 0, 0 means this element. 0, 0 means the first element. So 2. See here, correct 2. So 0, 1 means 0th row. 0th row, first column. That is 4. Next one. First row, 0th column. First row, first column. So likewise, we can able to represent the matrices. Here, for example, sir, if it is a 3 by 3 matrix, what will happen? Then we can say I equal to 0, I less than 4. I less than 4. You say I less than 3, it is 0, 1. Sorry, I less than 3 means the 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. The same way j equal to 0, 1, 2. Then we will look at 0 matrices. So for example, let us assume that I have the matrix is 3 by 3. So I have to write I equal to, see here, first is I value and next is the j value. I value, j value, a of ij value. How can you write? First value is 0, 0, a of 0, 0. And next one, 0, 1, a of 0, 1. Next one, 0, 2. Because when it is 3 less than 2, less than 3 means up to 2. Less than 3 means up to 2. Now we say 0, 0, 2. Now it is completed again. 1, 0, a of 1, 0. 1, 1, a of 1, 1. 1, 2, a of 1. Next is completed. Now 2, 2, 0, a of 2, 0. 2, 1, a of 2, 2, and 1. 2, 2, a of 2. This is a position. Now you can see that how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now try to represent this matrix here. When you see this matrix, let us assume there are three rows. The first row, second row, and third row. The same way, first column, second column, and third column. Now what is A00? So what is A00 means? The first element here. So what is the value here? The value is what are the value you have specified here? They will say specific values, some 2. Okay. Now A of 0, 1. So 0 means the row is same. The row is same. The column is changed. For example, I will say here the 1. The next 0, 2. So means the row is same. Again, the column is changed here. So I will here specify the 3. And next one, this time the row is changed and the column is 0. Like this. The same way, next one. So this we can call as a representation of matrix. So if you want to represent the two-dimensional array, this is the way we can able to represent the two-dimensional array. Okay. Next, we'll switch out to the program. So see this one. This is a code to input the matrix. Now I would like to display the matrix. So Control V. So elements of the matrix. Elements of matrix AR. So now I'm displaying the matrix element. So I will have to use printf. Printf. Now I will say here /t. The /t means the space. The space will be provided. And after the for loop, I will give one more statement, that is printf /. Sir, why we have to use this statement means once the first row is completed, then that second row has to be entered the second line, not in the first line. That's why whenever the I value is incrementing, the same way the cursor will move to the second line. So what will happen? The first element, space, second element, again the next line, first element, space, second element. So try to execute this program. So it will ask to save the file. So 2D arrays, 2D arrays.c. So no errors. Now try to run the program. So it is asking for elements. So I will enter the element. How many elements I have to enter? 2 by 2 means 4 elements. Let's say 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I can able to see what is the garbage value separating by. Let's check on the code again. So here I forgot to remove the ampersand symbol. Okay. Now try to compile and run. So here I will say 1, 2, 3, 4. Now say see 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will do one thing. So after the statement, I will use /n because after the message, the cursor will move to the next line. So I will give 1, 2, 3, 4. See 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the way we can represent the matrix elements. If you want to add one more line here, you can add one more /n here. See here. You'll use one /n. If you use one more /n here, you can get a double line break. See here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So this is how we can able to represent the matrices. Okay. Now I have one matrix. And how to take the two matrices the same way. So then what you have to do? We have to declare here one more matrix. I will copy this one and take the new file, paste it. So I would like to take two matrices. So then I have to add one more matrix here. That is V of 2, V of 2. The same concept here as we've taken here, the same you have to follow. Copy this one and paste here. And just to change the names here, the matrix is the B here. And the matrix is also here, also the B. Remaining everything is same. The same way printing also, make it as B here. And also here make it as B. See, the remaining everything is completed. So this, what will happen? This program will accept elements into the two matrices. Element of two matrices. 2D arrays 1. Okay. Now try to execute. There's no errors. Run the program. So array elements 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Secondary elements 5, 6, 7, and 8. See, elements of the array matrices and elements of array file matrices. So sorry, I forgot to add the array elements. So here change the value as B to A. Okay. Now execute and compile first. So there are no errors. Just execute the program. Give the values 1, 2, 3, 4. Second matrix 5, 6, 7, 8. See, these are the matrices. Now, second question. How to add two matrices? We are already about the concept of matrix addition. So how to add the matrix additions? What are the process we have to follow in the addition of matrices?
Add their elements.
Huh?
Add their elements.
How do we add the matrices? For example, let us assume this the 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one matrix. And here another matrix 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how do we add these matrix elements? This with this one, this with this one, this with this one, and this with this one. Am I right or not? Correct or not?
Yes.
The
Yes,
process
sir.
of, see,
Correct,
how do we add the matrix element? 1 plus 5, right? 2 plus 6, 3 plus 7, 4 plus 8. So this is how we represent the matrix additions. So resultant of the matrix is 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this is the way. So how you approach this one? Simply say this element will added with this element. This element is added with this element. This element is added with this element. And this element is added with this element. A simple concept. So let's see the program, how to write. So copy this, enter the program and take the new file, paste it. So up to this point, what we did, we added the matrices. So you have taken two, see, I have taken two matrices, okay? So once you've taken the two matrices, what you have to do? You have to add the matrices. So once you add the matrix, you have to store it to some other matrix. For example, C equal to A plus B. So means elements of matrix C equal to elements of matrix A plus elements of matrix B. So likewise, if you take this one, so I have to take one more matrix that is called matrix C. What is the purpose of the C matrix here? The resultant of A and B will be stored into the C. So I have taken two array elements. Now I'm writing the code here. For I equal to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus, the same way. For j equal to 0, j less than 2, j plus plus. So what is the logic of addition? Simply C of I j equal to C of I j equal to A of I j plus B of I j. Simple. This is the logic to add the matrix elements. So what will happen? Ij means here 0, 0. So means the matrix A 0, 0 element is added with the matrix B 0, 0 element. In the same way, matrix A first row second element is added with the matrix B first row second element. This is the process of matrix addition. This is called the process of matrix addition. So what is the result matrix here? The C. The result matrix is C. So I will display the values of C. So now logic doesn't require. See, simple logic here. I have to execute the program, compile. Now what is the concept? 2D array add dot C addition. So we get some error here because the array is not properly closed here. So okay, now it is clear. Execute, compile. There are no errors. Now execute the program. So it asks for the array element A. I will give 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one 5, 6, 7, 8. See the output is 6, 8, 10, 12. Now compare this output. See now compare this output with the whiteboard output. See the same output 6, 8, 10, 12. So this is the way we can able to add the elements of the matrix. So this is a program that demonstrates how to add the element of the matrix. The simple logic you have to remember that a two-dimensional matrix will represent the form of rows and columns. The rows number starts from 0 to n minus 1. Column number starts from 0 to n minus 1. So when you see the two-dimensional matrix here, what do you understand here? What you understand here? This is the 0 row. This is the first row. This is the 0 column and the first column. So now see, this will called as the 0 row and this is 0 column. Ultimately, this is called A of 0, 0. So A of 0, 0, this one, then A of this becomes the B of 0, 0. So 1 plus 5 equal to 6. Second one, this one, 2. Where it located? 0 row, first column. So here come A of 0, 2. A of 0, 2 plus B of 0, 2. That equal to 8. The second row here, this will become as the first row. This is the 0 column. first row 0 column means A of 1 0, here B of 1 0, B of 1 0. The same way A of 1 1, B of 1. So simple logic, you have to remember this one. Any 2 by 2 matrix will follow the structure. First one 0 index, 0 index, 0 index with first index with the 0 index, first index with the first index. So this is a representation of array elements. Okay. So now I can say simply say that this is the, we can represent like this: A of 0 0. This is A of 0 1. This is A of 1 0. A of 1 1. So now map these values clearly, you can understand. So in this case, this one represented this one. This 2 is represented with this one. And this 3 is represented with this one. And 4 is represented with this one. I will briefly explain here. Take the table here, you can understand more. So take the table values here. What is the values here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. So now we can map now. So this is the representation of this one. This is the representation of this one. This is the representation of this one. And this is the representation of this one. Simple. If it is 3 by 3 matrix, then the process will like this. What is the process? A of 0, 0, A of 0, 0, A of 0, 1, A of 0, 2. Next, A of 1, 0, A of 1, 1, A of 1. Next one, A of 2, 0, A of 2, 1, A of 2. Now take one more matrix here, you can understand. Now the matrix is like this. I will remove this one. So take the matrix here, the 3 by 3. When I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix. Now the map values here. So this will represent this one. 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 And this will represent this one. And this will represent this one. Same way, this will represent this one. This will this one. And this will this one. Now, if anybody asks that, so what is the position of, see here, what is the position of the element 5? How can you say? Simply say which represents here this one. That is called A of 1 1. A of 1 1 is the position of element 5. So what is the position of element 9? 9 is mapping here. So this is the position of element here. So likewise, we can able to represent the matrices. In normal way, we have the single dimensional means. How do you write? Like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Where the matrix elements, and we'll represent with the index numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this is the index number for this. This is the index number for this. This is the index name for this. This is the index name for this. And this. Now, if you ask that, what is the position of 3? Then we can say the index number 2. The 3 is at the index number 2. What is the position of 5? Element 5. Digit index number 4. So this is the concept of one-dimensional and two-dimensional. I will share the notes and program to you, and also I will share the. I will see. I am already recording the video. I will share the link to you.